Hey boys, welcome back to some more Rugby League Live 4 Fan Hub, and the start screen here is actually pretty cool and interesting. Obviously, Adam Reynolds, the player likenesses are actually unreal, I gotta be honest. But the cool thing about the start screen here, it's actually a different player like every time you boot it up. I think I had Robbie Farron, I think I don't know the other one, but it's a different player like every time, which is pretty cool. But yeah, let's what is this? Okay, so let's get into the good stuff. Obviously, a couple of videos have gone up already, but it's time to get into the teams, going through the likenesses, going through the ratings, and I'm excited. So we're just gonna go through every single team in order, and I'm looking forward to it. Now, what should we do? I guess we'll just look at the lineup, standard, and we'll go through it to start with. Now, first thing I'll say straight away is don't get too worked up about player stats. Yeah, don't get too you know, worried with the player stats if they're a bit lower than you think they should or anything like that. I mean, this might not be the final stats for one, but also you can always change them yourself. And the good thing is I'll actually make a separate video about the stat system, because unlike last game, they have fixed it. It's not linked stats, so you can actually change the stats individually, and it's a much better system. But we'll start off here, Darius Boyd at fullback, and we'll look at the skills here. So agility, durability, acceleration, strength, fitness, sprint speed, and discipline. Right trigger, we can go over, see his attributes there. But there's a lot more stats than this if you go into it. So yeah, I will make a separate video. But Darius Boyd, awesome likeness. The player, can we rotate it all? Doesn't look like it, but the player models themselves are actually like really good as well. Like just the way they look, it's a lot better. Corey Oates here. We'll go back to this. Obviously, and the one thing you'll notice as well is the stats are like fairly low. I think the highest rated player was like Thurston and Tamalolo. I think they're like 91 overall. So just overall, the stats are like lower than you might expect. But Corey Oates, once again, sensational. Jordan Carr, who is his likeness is one of the best. Obviously, that initial screenshot of him kicking off, it looked like very decent. James Roberts here. What's his acceleration speed? Not quite max. You know, maybe he should be pushed up to max, but yeah, he's obviously pretty quick, and hopefully, you know, players do feel quicker than last game. Not to say that players weren't quick last game, but it was sort of like the quickest players didn't feel quicker than your average quick players, if you know what I'm saying. But James Roberts, incredible likeness. David Mead, his likeness is spot on as well. I mean, every likeness is going to be amazing. His sprint speed is 99. Probably, I mean, David Mead back in his heyday at the Titans, probably, yeah, he was probably regarded as one of the fastest. Probably not nowadays. He is a bit slower, but you know, it's alright. Anthony Milford now, again, outstanding. Like just the jerseys as well, the jerseys and all that sort of good stuff. It looks real good. Ben Hunt now. Look at the rating. I haven't really been looking at the overall ratings, but Milford up there. I think Boyd 88 is the highest so far, but Milford 86, Ben Hunt 83. Again, just the likenesses, dude. The likenesses are so good. Corbin Sims now, pretty decent as well. Andrew McCulloch. We'll skim through these a bit quicker maybe. Adam Blair. Can we not rotate? I wanna rotate. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Let's actually, can we what button is that? View player. What on earth button is that? I have no idea what button that is for view player. Is it the analog sticks pressed in? I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. I'm setting the captain accidentally. Sam Thaiday, just like overall, these are very, very impressive. And you'll see like further down, like even like the more second string players are excellent as well. Matt Gillette, he's 88 rated as well, so he's one of the highest. Josh Mcguire, again, outstanding. The funny thing is, like the the image, like the still image next to the player there, actually looks like worse than the player, like, you know, in motion, which is strange, but I don't know, I guess for whatever reason it just looks better in the game. Alex Glenn, Herman Esayesi, like look at that, Esayesi, that looks outstanding as well. Like all these guys, Jai Arrow now. I mean, I guess it shouldn't surprise us, like all the players like from the squads, I guess, you know, got their faces scanned. So Davida Pangai Jr., Cody Nikorima now, Moses Pangai, good player, hasn't got a run at Broncos yet, but he's a good player, Moses Pangai. Benji Marshall now, again, so lifelike. Alex Barr. Then we got Joe Boyce. That one is really good as well. Like, this is a good example. Joe Boyce, you know, has he actually played a game for the Broncos yet? He might have played, I think he has played a couple actually, Boyce. But, you know, he's not one of the stars, but you look at his face, outstanding. Mitch Cronin, Mitchell Dodds. Then we got Georgie Fye, Salisi Fanaki. I'm not going to go through like every player here. There's stacks, but we got Tautau Moga, Terupo, Aaron Rockley, Tom Opicic there, and I think that'll do it. We're not going to go through all these players, but yeah, that's the Broncos. We will have a look actually at jerseys as well. Ooh. Of course, we're going to look at the jerseys. So, home jersey. Honestly, like the jerseys, if there's any mistakes, I'm not going to pick them up. Like, if you guys see any mistakes, you know, you can comment it. But, honestly, little tiny details like that, I'm not going to pick up. But, they look pretty good. I do like the Broncos Nines jerseys, actually. They're pretty neat. Like, they're a lot different than their usual. But, just the Nines jerseys in general, I think they do a good job. The Anzac. Actually, we'll get a good look at. So yeah, we got home away Nines Anzac jerseys, the Heritage, and the Indigenous, which is really cool. That was actually saying I was wondering if the Indigenous would be licensed in the game, because obviously the Marvel jerseys aren't, but it's good that the Indigenous ones are, because the Indigenous are probably some of the coolest looking designs as well. So yeah, that's the Broncos done. Yeah, like I said, I'm just going to go through every team down the list. I'll do the Super League as well, so expect like a couple of these videos a day just to, like, you know, show them off. But yeah, hopefully guys are enjoying the lead up to the game's release. I cannot wait. It's looking good. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.